Hi friends, this is Kaushik. Welcome back to another episode from Digital Thoughts Kasturi Vijayam. Today I am gonna talk about a book called Vitamin G. This video is presented to you by Kasturi Vijayam. Without wasting any more time, let's dive in. A common Telugu man, born, went to school at the age of 3 and like everyone else, studied engineering and went to the world's trade capital New York City at the age of 24. Instead of working, he set up his own company and managed it for a while and then sold it for $1 million. As once said by director Puri, if you're lucky, you will encounter all the thugs in your 30s and they will teach you a good lesson. Goddess Shani came into Prashant's life like a villain. Prashant was begging her to leave him alone, but she stayed with him and dated him for 7 years. Life has moved from New York to Hyderabad. Prashant was going from Begumpet to high-tech city in a sharing auto to get a small job. His health and financial needs severely damaged. Relationships around us are challenging as human relationships are economic ties. The biggest problem in the 21st century, depression, was staying as a new friend with Prashant. The loneliness of 5 years had led to the combination of drugs used and has driven him to suicide. Prashant fought with great difficulty and then realized that he was the only one responsible for his suffering and could not get out of his problem unless he found a new way. His way of thinking has changed. He does not take revenge on himself. Instead, he uses a pen as a weapon. He wrote Vitamin G on how to overcome loneliness and live a thankful life with 42 principles. For those who are suffering from loneliness, Prashant wrote this book which stands as a bulwark for all of them. We have learned about the author's motive. Now, let's get into the depths of this book. We find two ways in this book to take anything lightly and move forward happily. For those who cried in society and those who are always happily are divided into two groups. The question here is, which side are you? Are you on the crying side or towards happiness? Firstly, let's talk about the symptoms of the weeping wolf. They are always putting their heads into others' businesses, being swept up in their tendencies, expecting them to be rewarded for every action, always thinking wrongly and digging trenches behind their neighbors and doing direct trading with their god. For example, telling the god that he will smash 100 coconuts if he passes his exams. They are always ready to hand over their bankruptcy mentality to their neighbors if they get a chance of constant debts, pains, hardships and tears. The author wants to stay away from this kind of people. If you are like this, you could change.
This video is sponsored by The Thought, A Journey of 7 Generations, published by Kasturi Vijayam.
On the second side, we have Happy Hawk. The symptoms of this kind of people are that they know themselves, they are grateful to help, they see everyone as a companion on the journey, overcomes hardship by themselves, enjoys every breath they take, be with precious friends in life, turns before themselves. They always thank the nature for adapting the times. This book has been divided into 6 parts. At the end of each part are the principles that we must follow. Self-esteem comes through gratitude. The aim of this book is to make the gratitude in you grow, which will change the way you're living your life. The more accustomed you become to gratitude, the more good will grow around you. Well-being means being grateful to everything. Our children will thrive if we are good, and this will help them achieve great heights. This book teaches us to live with gratitude, turns us towards optimism, gives us the magical power to increase quality and satisfaction within ourselves. Thank you for listening. Please do subscribe. Digital Thoughts Kasturi Vijayam.